Hey, Awesomes, how's it going? Sorry for this tardy video posting here. I'm doing this in between a bunch of things, so forgive me. I'm doing this as quickly as I possibly can and within the time constraints on my Monday already, but I felt it was imperative to put the primacy on getting feedback on your literature reviews. So I did that, so it kind of put a little bit of a constraint on my time for today. So, but that's okay. We got this. We got this. I really enjoyed reading the literature reviews, and so I'm going to make just a few general comments about those. So I'm going to put myself down here, and I'm going to pull up the syllabus. And so, I don't know if you can see me or if you. I don't think you can see this. All right, that's not going to work. So let's do it this way. Let's go to the. We'll go to the syllabus here. Since I lost you there for a second, I don't know if you saw that or not, but I'm going to scroll down to Project 3A, and we're going to look at just kind of a rough idea here, and I want to highlight this sentence right here. Okay. Literature reviews synthesize information, compare and contrast ideas, and clearly describe relationships between well-cited texts so that readers get a sense of a broader conversation, and it's important to a particular discourse community. And so I'd say that probably by and large, most of the literature reviews are somewhere getting really, really close, but I really want most of us to kind of concentrate on really getting across that idea and use some of the text that you have. The one that kind of gave that the A quality literature review sample paper. The student there does a pretty good job of getting close at putting a lot of the individual texts into conversation with each other and kind of relating them to one another. And so what I basically mean by that is sometimes you might have like each one of your paragraphs, you may have two paragraphs, or maybe you have a theme or a subheading, and that theme or subheading will cover like maybe one author. And while there's nothing necessarily wrong with you have to explicate what one author particularly says, you want to make sure that you put it in juxtaposition or in contrast, or in comparison to, or synthesize it maybe with another of your text, right? So think about the launch text assignment. Think about the blog where we did the visualization last week, where you say, okay, here's the launch text, and then it's branching out, it's touching these other your other texts, and so maybe think about maybe explicating that in a different way than maybe what you're doing in your current draft. So I say all that to say, just to focus on that, because I think that was probably the one main concept that sometimes it's kind of difficult to do. The genre of the literature review is kind of a new thing, and I understand that. So, but I was very, very impressed with what I read and what was outlined to me. So let's go back to weekly tasks. Let's talk about this week. I made a few changes on the schedule for this week, so I just want to bring those to your attention real quick. We're kind of making a transition from Project 3A, and we're going to talk about Project 3B. I think Project 3B, I still want you thinking about that. We'll address that later. I've done this before in this class where I've kind of just, the video is kind of one of the last things that maybe we'll do, so we'll think about that. I'm still working out the details of that, but do not worry about it. If I can't figure it out, we'll do something else. All right, so here we are, weekly tasks for this project, and we are on week 9, believe it or not. We're at October 24th through the 30th. All right, so here are the main changes. I've reduced our weekly assignments to just watch this video, get basically kind of providing some feedback more, I guess, orally on the literature review. I'm thinking about putting your text into conversation with one another. Revising that at Project 3A, all right? And this here says that there's a portal in Project 3 folder, which you'll find here. I believe it's on the main page to put your final draft for the Project 3A, and make sure you submit with your invention portfolio and your reflective memo. The reflective memo is the only thing you need to worry about. Your invention portfolio is all the things that you have turned in thus far. So when you did the blog visualization, when you did the annotated bibliography, when you did your launch text, and all those kind of things, that is the invention portfolio. So if you've done those things, you're good. So here we are. Watch video. I don't know why this says March 7th. I'm retarded. Just ignore that. Watch video. Week 9, that's this. And for Friday and leading into Sunday, while you're editing in your final drafts for Project 3A, I want you to be thinking about the following. Where is there a gap in your literature? And be prepared to explicate your ideas for Project 4 research proposal. So when you're done with after you've said everything that you're saying in your literature review, what now? When you've done all that research and you've read through that stuff and you think to yourself, okay, this needs to be researched further because they're not addressing this issue. Or maybe they need to think about this issue in a different way, and here's how I might think about how we might do a better research study, or how we might think about solutions to the problem, right? Those are kind of two ways to think about this Project 4 research proposal. So I encourage you maybe to take a look at the Project 4 research proposal to get some sort of an idea of maybe either what that looks like or what the assignment's asking for. But the biggest thing is, based on everything that you've read, you're now going to need to propose something in and about your research from the literature in your discourse community about the research question that you have proposed. So this is a great opportunity to start thinking forward as you're revising and reviewing your Project 3A. Start thinking about, well, you know what? This is a really cool study, but I don't think they considered this. And they might have left something out, and that could be something I could propose. Okay, so be thinking about that this week, because that's the next biggest thing we need to think about, because Project 4 needs to have a purpose. We have an audience, but it needs to have a purpose, and that is to propose a specific research in some sort of area that you found when you looked at your research. Okay, and that is so blog 4, Project 4 research proposal ideas. I'll maybe give. I think right now there's nothing written on here. I don't think. For blog, okay, so that's wrong. So I need to fix that too. Man, I suck today. Okay. All right, my suckage notwithstanding, I will repair those items for all. Right now, you got to do is worry about just really focus on your Project 3A and finding some sort of gap in the literature that you might propose something cool. How about that? Is that fair enough? Okay. Please accept my apologies. It's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy couple of days, and I wanted to make sure and read your literature reviews and provide you feedback. If you have any questions about that feedback, please let me know. If you want me to take a look at something else in a different way throughout the week, please let me know. If you want to meet with me, please let me know. I know I look and sound and it appears that I am wicked busy, but I am always that way. So, and I will stop everything that I'm doing to make time for a student who wants to meet, or if you send an email, I hope I get back to your email. I try to pride myself in getting back to your emails as quickly as possible. So I will continue to try to do that, especially as we wind up the semester. We're kind of over the hump. So, but we shall continue to press forward, and I'm here for you, and I'm really happy with the work that you guys are doing. So keep up that good work. I appreciate it. I wish you all a wonderful week. Let me know if there's more that I can do for you. Let's do this big screen here. And I'll try to get back with you soon, and I'll try to explicate better what I'm looking for in Blog 6, but just focus on your thinking about your revising Project 3A, and if there's anything I can do to help you with that, you just let me know. All right, awesomes. Stay good, stay cool, be fun, have whatever.